You said you had a song that you wanted to debut your performance.
Well, we're talking about words you can't say. I'm going to say it.
You have a song?
I have a song, and I'm just going to say the words.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. William Shatner.
I see you walking around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, you and her too. I said I was richer, I'd still be with you. Ha! Now ain't that some stuff? And although there's a pain in my chest, I still wish you the best with you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess he's an Xbox, and I'm more an Atari. But the way you play your game ain't fair. Oh, I pity the fool that falls in love with you. Well, I got some news for you. Yeah, go run and tell your little boyfriend. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like,
can this show get any worse?
no, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. See, don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. See, don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
Previously on the Iain Lee Show.
I'm on the wagon, yeah?
I go for the maid.
Why can't I touch you? You can feel my power.
The Iain Lee Show.
He's talking about your breasts.
Time is of the essence.
That's beautiful. I'm visibly moved.
Behave yourself.
Iain, that's so rude.
We've had some tiles put down. But what about the jaw what was found 2 million years ago?
Time can speed up. Time can slow down.
What you need is some runny linctus.
What have you called the Mark Show for?
Did you just say, oh, Mr. Lester, you can't beat old England?
Hey, I sound a bit like you.
I guess everything's of the essence, though, isn't it, really, Alice?
So what was it about Eloise that grabbed you?
It was her knockers.
Some mystical person. Team means team, doesn't it?
I'm not being funny. I didn't ring to talk to you.
Stop listening now. It's very boring.
If you like that, download the podcast from iTunes.
That was Thursday's show. Man, what a humdinger. I had no voice then. Hey, kids, I've sort of almost got my voice back. In fact, there's no sort of about it. I have my voice. It doesn't do exactly what I want it to do. It doesn't run the full gamut of noises. But sweet baby Jesus, sing hosannas, for I have my voice! Although I nearly lost it before the show because I was arguing with Eloise. But, man, I cannot tell you how frustrating. My voice is someone's fortune. I'm not quite sure whose fortune it is. And I nearly lost out on two very, very well-paid jobs, one on Friday and one today. I managed to scrape through the job on Friday. I managed to scrape through it. And then I went to Blackpool on Saturday and I scraped through that, and I scraped through the job today, and I have a voice that is back. I have a very painful chest. I think I have a chest infection, but I have a voice. And that's the main thing. Hello, Eloise.
Hiya.
Nice to see ya.
You too.
Wouldn't want to be ya. With great pleasure, with great pleasure.
Thanks.
So, it's. I feel like 2 weeks off. Last week was didn't really happen because of the voice thing and...
Show 1 and 2 was good.
Were they?
Yeah.
There were good bits of the shows. Mark on Thursday's show was excellent.
1 and 2 you had a good voice.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
They were good.
Or should we try and recapture that magic?
I can't remember what happened in
Okay,
them.
well, the Tonight Show is going to be the magic. Tonight we've got Ray Davies from the Kinks.
Yeah.
What a lovely man. I was terrified because, A, he's one of my heroes. B, he's a rock legend. C, I've heard he's a bit grumpy. And he was lovely. He was lovely. Although, have you kept in the faux pas at the start of the interview? About my wife?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't think I have. It's on the podcast, though.
Where is it? Where is it in interviews? Have I got interviews button now? Let's have a look. Interviews. Let's listen to the beginning of the Ray Davies. Ray Davies, it's an honour to meet you. I've got to say, I'm a little bit nervous because I've been a huge fan of yours. Yeah. This album, See My Friend. You've cut it. Well done. Okay. Well, it's on the podcast. It'll be on the Best Bits podcast, which you can get after the show tonight. Me doing a faux pas. I thought I was doing like an amusing anecdote, and halfway through it, I thought.
This doesn't end well.
This is going really badly. Why have I started telling this story when my wife basically says she hates him? I turned it around. It's a great interview. We'll play it tonight. We're playing 3 Kink songs tonight. We've had one already.
I know.
And then we're going to play an obscure one.
If that first one was meant as an alternate to
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well. Tough. It's tough. I'm in charge of this ship, and this is the good Captain Kink.
I thought you were going to say of this SHIT.
I wouldn't say that. I was getting worried. I just played William Shatner singing CeeLo's F.U. And it's bleeped out. That's all right, isn't it, on the radio?
Yeah.
I was listening to...
good.
Bleeping's good, is it? I was listening to it before, and I was thinking, maybe this is a bit rude. I know that Scott Mills, everyone's favourite broadcaster, Scott Mills, got in trouble because he does a feature where he bleeps out swear words, but he didn't bleep out enough of the swear word, and he got in trouble for that. But William Shatner singing F.U. by CeeLo. Yeah. It's a good song, that. I've not heard the CeeLo version.
The real one, the radio edit, is Forget You.
It does, listen, I'm not a huge fan of swearing on the radio, but I think you should be able to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think... I know that there have been internet radio stations where, because you've been able to, they just come on and they do CFS, BMF.
Yeah.
And I don't think you should be able to do that. But I think that 11 o'clock at night, if I want to drop the F-bomb, because it's a word that we use, I should be able to. Yeah. Or if we want to play a song that's got the F-bomb in it.
Or an interview with the F-bomb.
Or an interview with an F-bomb in it, because rock stars have got very potty mouths.
Love it.
Very potty mouths. Then I think you should be able to. I'm not going to do that, Mr. Grace, if you're listening. I know you're monitoring the show very carefully, but I'm not going to do that. But I think that you should be able to do that. And it seems odd that you can't. And if we can get anything out of this coalition government, then hopefully it'll be the power to swear on radio. I'm interviewing Slash on Thursday.
Yeah.
Apparently I asked for it.
Ages and
I don't know
ages
anything
ago.
about Slash.
Oh well.
I'm looking forward to it.
He's another rock legend, so it's always good.
He is a rock legend, but I don't know anything about... what band was he in?
Guns N' Roses.
I don't know anything about Guns N' Roses. Does he even talk about Guns N' Roses now? Because he's not in them now.
I think you can talk about anything with him. Apparently he's just a real nice guy.
He's
I'll tell you
Slash.
one fact, though.
Yeah.
Out there in our hallway...
He drew on Debbie Harry?
Yeah, drew a moustache on Debbie Harry.
Well, that'll be the interview.
Yeah.
The hell are you doing, Slash, you goddamn pervert? I'm looking forward to it.
Did you just call him a pervert?
I did call him a pervert. Probably shouldn't do
say
that in an
that.
interview. Don't do that in an interview.
No, don't say
okay.
that.
You might. Some men take that as a compliment.
Gene Simmons would.
Gene Simmons, dirty Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Dirt. If there's anything I've learnt in this world, it's that Gene Simmons is a very, very dirty man. I'm trying to find my Gene Simmons clips. Someone's muffed all this. Hang on a
No
second.
one to move them.
Where is it where he says I'm Gene Simmons and you're not? It'll be here.
For those of you that are tuning in late, I'm Gene Simmons and you're not.
That's Gene Simmons saying that. So, tonight's show, we have got Ray Davies from the Kinks on, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
Also, this is a serious thing that's been troubling me for a while. And I try to push it to the back of my mind. You know when you're a teenager and you're not sure if you fancy girls or boys and you're struggling with it and you mess around a bit with like men's willies and stuff, but you try not to think about it.
At what age?
Sorry?
What age?
Did I just say that out loud? I'm having a thing, when you're like a teenager, like 16, 17. I'm having a thing, right, and this has been troubling me for a long time, and I thought I can suppress this. I can put it into a tiny little box in the back of my head, and I can lock the box up and throw away the key, and I'll never need to think about it again, but I can't. And it's become more prevalent as time has progressed. I have been, since the age of 15, 22 years now, a third of my life, just under, I've been a vegetarian. I'm not
you were going to say I've been thinking of looking at men.
For 22 years, I've been thinking of touching men's willies. It's popped into my mind every now and then, but not into my head. And I've been a vegetarian since I was 15, and that is meat and fish. I'm not a pescatarian because I eat fish.
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a vegetarian? Do you eat fish? No, I'm a vegetarian. Oh, I thought you fish. No, that's pescatarian. Oh, do you want some salmon? No, I don't eat it. But it's been on my mind for a while. Maybe I should stop being a vegetarian and I should eat some meat.
Why?
Okay, here's why. I quite like the look of meat.
It does look nice, especially
Looks
if you get like a
nice.
sausage that's a bit brown on the outside.
Oh, nice sausage. No, lovely sausage. I cooked a lovely turkey last Christmas.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Bacon on the top, beautiful. Couldn't eat it. Part of me was thinking, it's odd I'm putting so much work into something I can't eat. So it's been on my mind. And also, because my little boy, he eats meat, and when I cook his food, I have to check that it's hot enough. So I've tested it. I've tasted a little bit of salmon to make sure it's the right temperature, not too hot, not too cold,
Bit fishy.
and a little bit of chicken. And the salmon was quite fishy. It was all right. It was a bit fishy. I quite enjoyed the chicken. I had a little bit. I'll be honest. Had a little bit to test it was too hot. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't. I gave him some.
And another little taster.
And then when you're feeding a baby, food gets everywhere, right? Because I'm not being funny.
Don't lick it off their face.
I don't lick it off his face. Well,
Scoop it off his face.
I have scooped food off his face and eat it. Well, no, because what are you going to do? The thing is...
Wipe it off.
Well, yeah, you wipe it off and then you got a dirty tissue. You might as well just scrape it off his face and eat it. The worst thing is when you wipe bogies off his nose and wrap it on your jeans. Well, you know, it's just snot. And I did quite enjoy the chicken. The salmon was all right. Well, my friend of mine put it an interesting way. She's a vegetarian and she had a bit of meat. It was like discovering a new flavour. Like imagine a brand new. You've had pretty much all the flavours, haven't you?
Yeah.
Imagine there's a new flavour. And this is what this was like. It was like a new flavour.
Wasabi is a new flavour for me.
That's the hot green stuff, isn't
Yeah.
it? I love wasabi.
I like it.
Oh, and I just like big chunks of it. Hot.
Do you?
Have I told you about my Chinese voice?
No.
When I was in a Chinese restaurant.
No.
Oh, this is terrible. Well, it's not terrible. This is
racist?
it is a little bit racist, but it's not racist. It's a middle-class person thinking they've done something racist when they haven't. Right? White middle-class person. So I'm in a Chinese restaurant, and we got served this food by this Chinese lady, Chinese waitress, and it was, I think I had sweet and sour mock pork, so it's like fake pork.
Yeah.
And I ate it and I went, oh, hot, 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 hot. Now that sounds like I'm doing a Chinese voice. I'm not, that's my hot voice. Oh, hot, 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 hot. And then I thought, oh God, that's how she thinks I'm doing a Chinese voice. And that's my hot voice. And so I was going, oh no. And then and so then I said really loudly, oh God, people are going to think that's my Chinese voice. That's not my Chinese voice. This is. And then I started doing a Chinese voice. And as I'm doing it, I was thinking, oh no, stop doing a Chinese voice.
Now it sounds like you were gutted about your poor impression earlier.
And so then I'm sat in a Chinese restaurant being really racist and being quite loud to cover up the fact that I hadn't been racist earlier. Oh, that's my hot voice.
But they're probably thinking is that, oh, he thought he did a bad job doing the hot voice.
So he's really rubbing it in now by actually announcing this is my Chinese voice and doing that. So embarrassing. So, here's two things you have here. Have you ever been racist by accident? we will tread a fine line there. There is a fine line, and we can tread it because we're mature enough and we're adult enough and we know what we're doing. So if you've been racist by accident, but we'll monitor those calls very carefully. But here's the main thing I want to know. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Should I start eating meat? This is. I genuinely don't know. And it came to a head today. Yesterday, I mentioned it to my wife for the first time. I mentioned it to two friends who are vegetarians, and I mentioned it to my sister, who's a vegetarian. She's a pescatarian. She eats fish. And I was hoping that the three vegetarians, or the two vegetarians and the pescatarian, would talk me out of it. And they've all gone, well, if you want it.
Well, if you're hoping they'll talk you out of it, doesn't that tell you that you don't want to start eating meat?
No, what it tells me is I don't want to have wasted 22 years of my life.
It's not a waste. It's something you did, isn't
It's part of the journey, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's part of the journey.
That's what I think. You can't live for that past.
But it does make me... I would feel like a failure. I would feel like a failure that I haven't managed to achieve something for my whole life.
But what is it that makes you want to eat meat?
It looks nice. I really like to taste some lamb with mint sauce.
Well, can't you just do what you want to do and have a little taste?
But what was it you said earlier on? That can't you have a bit of meat and then stop again and start the clock?
Start the clock again.
So you say I'm a vegetarian I've been a vegetarian for a day.
Yeah.
But that would be terrible.
Well, why? It's only in your own goals you're setting in your head. If you just get rid of them goals, then it's all right. You don't have to justify yourself to the vegetarians.
No, I know. And I've never been one of those hardcore vegetarians. I have been asked to do interviews for vegetarian magazines, and I don't do any of that because that's not my scene, man. You know, I don't want to be seen as a...
Don't push it onto other people.
I don't push it onto other people. I think it's a private matter. I don't like those vegetarians that do. You get some arsey vegetarians that do push it onto people, and I think that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
But 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. I want vegetarians, and I want what I believe non-vegetarians are called meat eaters.
I'm going to have a sneeze.
I'm going to have a cough. Where's the sneeze you promised us?
It's coming.
Okay, we'll wait. Come on.
It's gone.
Oh, Eloise!
Well, you know no one sneezes
Everyone,
it's
impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. I thought we were going to break the record there for having no sneezes. 0330 123 1215. It's not set the phone lines alight, but I think I'm going to work with this all night because this is a life decision, what I is making and stuff, isn't it? The only call we've got is Gary from Bristol. If you don't want Gary from Bristol to be the first call on the show tonight, 0330 123 1215. So, ever been racist by accident? And vegetarianism, should I do it or should I not? 0330 123 1215. You can call in with any old guff you want as well. I throw these things out and it's entirely up to you, dear listener. But Monday's night show, it's going to be a good one, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to rule the world. Seas had rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. The crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword. Missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain. Once you've gone, there was never an honest word. And that was when I ruled the world.
They're scared of me, aren't they? Yeah, I've got a fantastic racist joke. But I'm going to be lonely this Christmas. I mean, if you want to wear women's clothes, why don't you have a sex change as well? Yeah.
Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. was when I ruled the world.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
Listen up to Absolute Radio, the home of radio, where you listen. Who's scoring, Christian?
4 days left to play. Spot a footballing celebrity, a player, an ex-player, a wag, a ref, a pundit. Get them to call Christian and win $5,000 for charity and $5,000 for yourself.
Who's scoring, Christian?
Only on Absolute Radio.
Love Christmas, love Billy Connolly.
Hello.
Britain's favourite comedian returns with his blisteringly funny new show.
Please be true.
His first in 3 years shows why Billy is without equal.
This is going to be a long night.
Billy Connolly live in London, the comedy DVD of the year. On DVD and Blu-ray now at play.com. Rated 15.
When it comes to standalone broadband, PlusNet, a good Yorkshire company, won't be beat on price. I'll demonstrate this with Malcolm and his trusty tuber. Here's another broadband company's price. And this is PlusNet's lower price. No matter how low another company's price, PlusNet will always be lower. For more music to your ears, search PlusNet online. PlusNet, good, honest broadband from Yorkshire. Refers to equivalent broadband-only products against PlusNet value. BT line needed. Visit plus.net for price promise details. Subject to availability and setup fee. Conditions apply.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was miles away there.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Like a riot rocket every revision, but you listen to the tone and the violent rhythm and know the words sound steady, some empties within them. We say yeah, with fists flying up in the air, like we're holding on to something that's invisible there, cause we're living at the mercy of the pain and the fear, until we get it, forget it, let it all disappear. Yeah.
Waiting for the end to come, wishing I had strength to stand. This is not what I had planned. It's out of my control. Flying at the speed of light, thoughts were spinning in my head. So many things were left unsaid. It's hard to let you
interesting mix this evening. Ever been racist by accident? And should I start eating meat again after 22 years? It seems like some sort of cop-out, but it just looks so tasty. And I tried a little bit of chicken the other day and a bit of salmon, and the salmon was fishy, but the chicken was... all right,
Do you expect salmon to be?
Well, I don't know. Barry from Watford.
Hello
Were
there.
you saying that under your breath without knowing your mic was up?
Yeah.
Do you cheek me when you're not on the air?
No.
Eloise, did you hear that, Barry?
What's she call you? A lanky ponce?
No.
A long drink of water?
No, she...
A streak of wee-wee?
No, Barry, she didn't. She answered me.
Not very talented.
Shut up, Barry.
Used to be famous.
Okay, that's it, Barry. I'm about to
Not
cut you...
as famous as Ricky or the other one. Hello?
Yes, Barry, what do you want?
Oh, so what did she say under her breath?
Well, it wasn't under her breath. She said it out loud and proud, but she didn't realise... Cannabis?
Funny hair?
What? I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I'm going to get cut short and choppy.
Oh, who's doing it? The council again?
Oh, Jesus.
It is short and choppy.
It's quite long at the moment.
I
Shaggy.
like that long, floppy, intellectual look.
Right.
If only you read a book, you might be able to carry it off, you know.
Barry, what can I do for you this evening?
Oh,
have you been racist, either by accident or deliberately, you old fool? Because in your
How
day,
dare you?
they
Well,
taught racism at school, didn't they?
Well, it was de rigueur
Yes.
in my day, and
Yes.
that was too French for us, even. But that was brilliant. Now, listen, Ian.
Yes.
First of all, that thing, that's not Chinese. That's Japanese. Everyone knows
Oh,
that.
right. So I was being doubly racist by confusing my Asian nations.
Doubly racist, you see.
Who was the fella who used to present Doubly Racist? Was it Barry? Was it Barry Court?
Barry Court and Johnny Chinquas.
Barry Court and Johnny Chinquas used to present Doubly Racist.
Am I Chinese or Japanese? And what are these lumps of cheese he used to do?
It was good. That they used to. Who was that panel show? And who was that? That was that American woman was on it all the time.
Diane Cruikshanks.
Diane Cruikshanks was on it.
1966. The Queen pulled down the neck. She licked the bum. Said, "Yeah, I'm 1966." All that sort of thing. You know.
She was one of those people who you're watching her and you're like, she's famous, but you're thinking, why is she famous?
Well, was she famous? Well, you know why Diane Cruikshank.
I don't know why Diane Cruikshank was famous.
Tell the listeners why.
Well, you tell them.
I'd rather not.
Oh, well, no, she wasn't famous for that. I mean, that like
the
prolongs...
Biro incident?
The Biro incident prolongs her fame, but that's not how she made her name, because she managed to lose a Biro.
Slipped on it. She said she slipped on it, and that's fine.
But then what was she doing walking around in the office without any knickers on? That was the question my mum used to ask.
Being racist.
Oh.
Confusing our Oriental friends with those of the land of the rising sun.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Yes.
I digress.
Please do.
I
Not.
phoned up.
Yes.
Yes. Now.
No.
Yes.
Okay. We've done that. Steady.
I have now. I phoned up to sell my show on the 17th of November.
I'm surprised it's not sold out already.
It's nearly sold out, but I might be able to shift 300 or 400 tickets if anyone wants to come.
Give me the dates and the location.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab a pen. Anyone might be one by the side of the bed. Wake up. Go to the landing. Anyone who's listening, turn on the landing light. Get a pen.
Get a pen. All right, we know you want them to get a pen. Okay, they've got a pen
sorry.
now.
Or make a mental note. It's a week on Wednesday, the 17th of November.
That's all. Can I just say that's also the night I'm DJing at a Japanese music event.
Well, is it Japanese or Chinese? You tell me.
I don't know. But I will be working that night, Barry. So I will be up against you.
Well, especially if a Chinese one, because 20 minutes later you fancy another one.
There we
don't
go.
you?
Boom, boom. Okay, so the 17th. Yes. Where is it?
Sorry to anyone offended. There won't be no racial stuff in
or Chinese people.
Or funny stuff comes back.
No.
Anyway, okay, here we go.
Where is it?
It's at the Leicester Square Theatre in central London, in London's fashionable West End.
Yes.
It's a week on Wednesday at 7:30. 3 support acts in the first half before I come on second half and muff it up.
Yeah.
But I thought we could give away some tickets.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a good idea. A little competition type thing.
If anyone's interested.
Okay. Well, let's hang on a second. Let's see. Line 3. Would you be interested in winning tickets?
Yeah, I would, Ian, actually.
No, no, bloody. Excuse me.
Okay. Ian?
Turn your radio off.
Oh, so you always say that, Barry?
Yeah.
Barry?
Yes.
In my yellow jersey, I went out on the nick.
Cars.
South Street, Romford Shopping Arcade.
Arcade.
Razzle in my pocket, I never paid.
Yes.
Inside my jacket and away double quick.
Yeah, I'm just alerted to that, Andre. I'm trying to sell tickets to my show.
Oh, sorry, Barry. Could I come?
Yes, of course you can.
When is it again?
It's on the Wednesday the 17th, the Ballad from Watford Comedy Show, box office 0844 847 2475.
Oh, could you send me one for Iain Louise?
I think you're cutting out. I must have missed that. I'm so sorry, caller.
Right, so Barry, what do you want to give a pair of tickets away?
Yeah, should we get on with it?
Can we, please? But and I'll be giving out details of where I'm performing next Wednesday later on in the show.
Oh,
I'll be playing Japanese music at a Japanese night of live bands and DJs. I'll be DJing for an hour between 8 and 9 somewhere in Euston. Details to follow. Barry, please.
Okie dokie.
And you're all welcome to come and say hello. Don't touch me. Barry, please.
Is that not the date of my show?
It is the date of your show, yes. Next Wednesday.
I will be hobnobbing with London's Glitterati and Andre, by the sound of it, in the bar afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I thought I'd read an excerpt from Margaret's diary.
Oh, your missus. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
And on our anniversary, 11th of October, well, it's not anniversary, the day we got married, 1950.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd do a poem. Anyone who wants to finish the poem, the best one wins 2 tickets to my show.
Okay. Now, supposing no one calls in to enter this competition...
We'll be embarrassed, all right?
be
Well,
embarrassed.
anyway.
Hi, Barry.
No, don't. It's all right.
Barry?
Yes?
Why wasn't you on the A13 on that snowy night?
I've got a horrible feeling you're going to keep mentioning this until the day I die, which
could be the next Wednesday.
Now.
Yes. Right.
Wednesday I'll be dying. Right.
Okay, so here's an excerpt from Margaret's diary.
Can you cut that funny man? Well, I say funny, that man off.
Okay, I've cut him off, Barry, but then how are you going to do the competition? Oh, you meant Andre, sorry, yes, I apologise.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to read out this diary. I'll do a poem. Anyone who wants to finish it, the best one wins the ticket.
The only one, if we only get
right.
one. Yes.
This is Margaret's diary when we got married. Oh, what a lucky girl I am, she wrote. Today I married Barry. At last he has committed to me and won't go chasing the girls no more. I am his wife.
Yes.
I will never forget the look on his face as he raised my veil and saw his bride for the first time. After the initial shock, he composed himself and even managed a smile and leant in to kiss me. How I love it.
Isn't that romantic?
Then she wrote a poem, which I want you to finish.
Okay.
There once was a man from Herts, that's Hertfordshire, who spent, don't add the from Hertfordshire, from Herts, who spent too long with the tarts.
Yes.
But he got himself a wife.
And he stabbed her with a knife, and now he can't stop doing farts.
2 tickets to Iain Lee.
I don't want to go because I'm working.
Okay.
Give me that. Go on.
There once was a man from Herts who spent too long with the tart.
Yeah.
But he got himself a wife.
0330 123 12 15 is the phone number. If you think you can finish, I believe they call those limericks, don't they?
A limerick, yes.
It's a limerick. So if you think you can finish that limerick, one more time, Barry.
God, I hope this works.
I don't think it will. Never mind.
No, never mind. No. There once was a man from Herts who spent too long with the tarts.
Oh!
But he got himself a wife.
Stabbed her with a knife, and now he can't stop doing farts.
Yes, we had that one.
It's a good one, though, is it?
Horrible on a number of counts, that one. But and if anyone doesn't want to enter the competition, which is, let's face it, a spurious way to sell some tickets, please do come.
Yes, but all come and see me playing some music.
Yeah, but you'd rather see some comedy.
They're on different nights, aren't they?
No, mine's next Wednesday.
Oh.
So's mine.
No, mine is.
No, mine's on at 7:30 with 3 support acts.
I'm on at 8.
It's all right. They could go to you and then to Barry, because Barry's not on till later on.
They might as well, if they come to me, they might as well stay there.
You want to see the first stuff? I'm doing the wee-wee joke, if anyone's interested. No. I think we've killed this a bit now. Please enter, listeners.
Don't be afraid of your freedom. What I want any old time. I say love me, hold me, love me, hold me, 'cause I'm free to do what I want any old time. I'm free to be who I choose any old time. I say love me, hold me, love me, hold me, 'cause I'm free.
These are the words me from my granddaddy. Come, these are the words me from my granddaddy. He said nothing in this world like when a man know him free. Free from the lock, I say free from the key. Free like a butterfly, free like a bee. These are the words me from my granddaddy. Said it's nice to be free, nice to be free. Free from the lock, I say free from the key. Don't be afraid of your freedom.
'Cause I'm free to do what I want any old time.
Absolute Radio.
Love Christmas, love Billy Connolly.
Hello.
Britain's favourite comedian returns with his blisteringly funny new show.
Please be true.
His first in 3 years shows why Billy is without equal.
This is going to be a long night.
Billy Connolly live in London, the comedy DVD of the year. On DVD and Blu-ray now at play.com. Rated 15.
From whiskey to the White House, from the World Trade Center to weapons of mass destruction, from war on terrorism to waterboarding, W reveals more. Only in the Times tomorrow. Read further exclusive revelations from the memoirs of George W. Bush, including his relationship with Tony Blair and his reaction to Hurricane Katrina. Be part of the Times.
This tennis racket you sold me, sir, it feels smaller than my last one. Well, that's progress, sir. Same with Hi-Fi Mobile. And the strings have been filled in. Look.
Know your rights and right your wrongs. Goods you buy must fit their description, be of satisfactory quality and be suitable for their purpose. For clear practical advice, visit consumerdirect.gov.uk.
This is Richard Hammond, the tall, good-looking one from Top Gear.
Don't miss Richard Hammond at Top Gear Live as the MPH show hits Birmingham's NEC this Thursday to Sunday. Be part of all the fun, laughter and stunts, along with one of the largest collections of supercars ever assembled.
Come and catch all the usual mayhem, mockery and more. Log on to mphshow.co.uk for more details. Oh, and Jeremy and James will be there too. But then you can't have everything.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Don't forget, if you want to win a pair of tickets, all you've got to do to see Barry from Watford, by the way, live next Wednesday night. I'm also DJing at Japanese night, but more of that later. Is complete this limerick. There once was a man from Hearts who spent too long with the tarts, but he got himself a wife. Oh, 0330 123 1215. If you can finish that, you win a pair of tickets to see Barry from Watford. Let's go to Rose. Good evening, Rose.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Rose.
How about, I was thinking if you turned it into a carnivore like the rest of us, you might not be so sickly.
Well, this is no. You may be right. I'm always very lethargic and tired and poorly, and if I ate a bit of meat, I might have a bit of energy.
Yeah, I mean, if not, I can always lend you some of my oxygen.
Oh, I'd like a nice bit of pure oxygen would be lovely.
Oh, I've been to see the Kinks.
When?
1964.
Oh, really?
Twice.
Where did you see them?
Cambridge and Lowestoft.
Oh, were they good?
They weren't bad, yeah. They were on at the same time as the Beatles.
What, were they supporting the Beatles?
Uh-huh.
That's not bad. So you're there for the Beatles, were you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
But I bet you couldn't hear anything.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
Not one thing.
Was it just constant screaming like we see on the films?
Yes. 2 rows from the back, but I could still see them.
Did you wet yourself?
No.
Did you hear these stories that girls wet themselves when they see the Beatles? I wouldn't.
Not me, no.
No, not you. That'd be silly. Oh, okay. My mum saw the Beatles, and she couldn't hear a thing either.
The thing was, Ian,
Yeah.
they weren't that brilliant. I'm sorry, but they weren't.
Well, hang on, you couldn't hear them?
No, but, I mean, they were on for about 15 minutes. I've been to see Bon Jovi and all for a couple of hours.
They did do very short sets in the
They
60s,
certainly
though.
did,
15,
yeah.
20 minutes, tops.
Anyway, you have some nice meat inside you, mate.
And you as well, Rose.
I'll try.
Night. Tom is in Preston. Good evening, Tom.
Hi, Ian.
How you doing?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you very much.
That's good to hear. Yeah. Well, the question there was about being vegetarian, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I reckon if you want to eat meat, then go for it.
Yeah.
Because the only person that really matters is yourself, so...
Well, does it, though, Tom? Does it? What about the little lambs that are gambling around in the fields?
Eat roadkill.
Well, now you say that, Eloise, but that's a possibility. Can you buy roadkill?
You must be able to
anywhere?
somewhere.
Tesco's don't do it. I looked.
No.
What you can't do is if I knock down a deer, I can't then pick up that roadkill, but somebody else can. You can't pick up the thing that you've knocked down yourself.
Really?
That's the law, yeah.
You can if it's deer season.
Well, no, not if you lock it down in a car. I don't think you can.
Is that? I thought that if they were in season and you could hunt them, then if you hit them with a car, you could take them.
I thought, this is how I heard it, Tom, that if anything you knock down in a car, you're not allowed to pick that up yourself. But if you see a dead animal in the street, you're allowed to pick that up and take it home and eat it.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
But you know,
I might be wrong.
I think you might be wrong. Are you a vegetarian, Tom?
No, I went vegan for a bit, just I had vegetable curries, and that was fun. But meat is delicious. So.
Vegan food is very, very dull, and any vegan who says it isn't is a liar. I have eaten vegan food. I've been to very posh, swanky vegan restaurants where it's dull. It's dull. You can't have milk and an egg in it. Well, it's insane. There's all these vegans at home now getting angry. It's true. If you're a vegan, it is the dullest food in the world.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Yes.
If God didn't want us to eat meat, but to eat animals, why would he have made them out of meat?
Did you hear that?
Say it again, Eloise, to Eloise, and see if she can make any sense of that nonsense. Tom, go on, away you go.
If God didn't want us to eat animals, why would he have made them out of meat? Because meat is delicious, right?
But
we're made out of meat.
So you're saying you want to eat meat?
You can't buy people in shops.
But what? But God didn't decree that.
Or whatever you believe in.
Well done, Eloise. Tom, you started off well. You ended up talking out of your backside, as often goes on this show. It's often the way. Let's go to Andy. Good evening, Andy.
Also,
G'day.
he created veg
Evening.
as well.
He did create veg. Not Andy. Andy didn't create veg.
No, he
That was-
might have.
Well, Andy, did you create veg?
That'd be a secret.
That'll be a secret.
There we are. It's
There
probably
we go.
true. Anyone who says that, it's true.
I'd sound insane if I said yes. I'd sound insane if I said no. And in between, there's a lot of pain. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't be insane if you said no. It'd be the truth.
Yeah. Well, life is.
Okay. Well, Andy, you've called in. We've gone off on a tangent. Let's try and rein you back in from this flight of fancy. What have you got for us?
Well, basically, you need a good balanced diet. You need proteins, vegetables,
carbohydrates,
salt. Now, your lethargy could be down to either lack of protein or just lack of exercise.
Ian, do you eat cheese, nuts and spinach, though?
That's the ones you need plenty of nuts.
I don't eat nuts because I think nuts are horrible.
Oh, I love them.
I eat cheese and I've eaten spinach every now and then. But it would be, wouldn't it? I would be so pissed off though if I started eating meat and suddenly my lifetime of lethargy and unenthusiasm was wiped away, and I was like, whoa.
But then what you got to think is what the future beholds of the rest of your life.
But now, being lethargic and tired, I don't want the future to be full of energy and excitement. Because I don't want that.
You've got a new little kid. It's good to have some
they're hard work.
energy.
It would
exactly.
be good. But maybe I have too
Well,
much
when
energy.
you've got kids, you've got to feed them a high protein diet.
Oh, he eats meat
to keep them growing. With plenty of fresh fruit.
The way to stop them growing is you put them in a small box, and then they can't grow, and they just fill that box. But it's
no,
true.
who wants small kids? I mean, unless you're perverted, you feed them
Kids
sunrise
are meant to be
yellow
small.
and
I want small kids. All kids are small.
no, not when they grow up properly.
Well, then they
When
grow
they're
up. That's when
adults.
they're grown up. Yeah, exactly. They're adults then.
Yeah, well, it depends how long it takes them, innit?
Well, how long does it take a kid to grow into an adult, Andy?
I spent, I think, 1830 to 1981 at school, so I didn't hit puberty to the mid-70s, so it takes a while sometimes.
Yeah, I guess. I wonder what the average age is for kids growing up into adults.
It depends where you come from and the sort of animals which are breeding round here. I mean, round here, there's kids of 4 and 5 who are post-pubescent, and
They have cows in their area.
no,
Sheep,
they're
then.
hybrid dogs mostly.
Oh. Yeah.
Hybrid dog postmen.
Yeah.
Hybrid dogs cause puberty.
So you
at
got
13.
5-year-old post-pubescent children.
Yep.
Wow.
And what? They're 5-year-olds walking around talking like that.
No, there's 5-year-olds running around chasing anything which doesn't move fast enough.
Like a bird?
But anyway, back to the point.
Yes, okay.
Without
fly away, Ian.
without your essential balance of proteins, vitamins, and minerals,
yes,
you're going to lack energy.
Okay.
You will not heal properly.
Heal?
And you may look skinny, fit, and healthy.
Thank you.
But
inside,
you're
I'm
not,
dying.
because your body's not repairing itself properly because it hasn't got the building blocks.
Repairing itself from what?
Daily wear and tear.
As you know, as you age, cells die. They get replaced.
Andy, can I ask, do you have medical training? Because it sounds like you know what you're talking about here.
A little.
Okay. A doctor?
Yeah, I've earned 11 doctorates or above so far.
About my finger.
Hang on a second. 11 doctorates or above he's got so far. Then, Dr. Andy, stay on the line because Eloise has got a serious medical question for you. Eloise.
I've burnt my finger and it's gone into a massive, I'm not exaggerating
It's
now,
a
mate,
massive
it's a huge
blister.
blister.
It's the whole tip of her finger is blistered now.
Do I pop it? Yes. Or are you meant to keep it unpopped?
Pop it on the air.
Well, personally speaking, I would stick some Savlon on it and a plaster.
A Savaloy?
Savlon.
Savlon, okay. Right.
So-
Unless you've got some aloe vera.
No, I don't. So don't pop it. I shouldn't pop
No.
it.
Or she could...
If you pop it, you expose the...
breast.
the naked flesh to the environment, and that's going to sting like hell.
Oh.
But
so
okay.
basically, you want to keep it... if you want to
yeah.
Pop it, you're going to end up with a big hole in your finger.
Oh.
which is going to be very raw and tender until it heals over.
Okay, I won't pop it then. Sorry.
Andy, listen, can you stay on the line? Can we see if anybody else wants to get some medical advice from you?
No.
Oh.
That's a shame.
I'm still waiting for my certificates.
Okay, well, when the certificates come through, maybe you'd like to give out medical advice.
Well, yeah.
We can put a disclaimer on it saying that it...
medicine in 1853 and 1964, so...
Hey, sorry, say that again, Andy.
1853, 1964.
What happened then?
Well, 1853 was one of them daft school exams. In them days, they tested you for everything to see what sort of job you was fit for.
In 1853?
Yeah.
The year?
Yeah.
And you got tested in 1853?
Yeah, they tested you for everything.
What, in the year?
Yeah.
In the year 1853, you were tested for everything?
18, not 19.
Yep. Yeah, in 1953.
Well,
World War II, things went downhill rapidly.
Yes.
World
Well,
War
we were the Germans.
In 83?
In 1853...
Yeah.
What happened to you?
They gave me another set of exams to do.
Okay, in 1853.
Yeah, well, I do exams. I don't get the certificates
No.
because of the postal problems I've been having since 1710.
Andy, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, hasta la vista, man.
Postal problems since 1710. Brilliant.
There's your Best Bits podcast.
Yeah, well, no, it's Ray Davis, unedited.
Oh, it's the unedited Ray Davis. Never mind, we had gold in. I should probably play some Ray Davis out. That was lovely. That's made my day, that has.
I've got it for Sonians.
That has made my day. Right. Ray Davis, of course, from the Kinks, has got a new album called See My Friends, where he does cover versions with lots of famous people. Some of the tracks on there are brilliant. There's a couple, the All Day and All of the Night I'm not so keen on, but there are some brilliant tracks on there. Ray Davis is a huge hero of mine. I love the Kinks. He came in a couple of weeks ago, and this is the first part of the interview with him. Ray Davis, it's an honour to meet you. I've got to say, I'm a little bit nervous, because I've been a huge fan of yours. This album, See My Friends, it's fantastic.
Thanks, man.
It's really lovely. There's always a worry, I think, when people do sort of duets albums. You think they're going to be slightly limper versions of the songs. But these really rock.
Yeah, these lame doesn't enter my head when I do anything. And I think the key to it was that everybody, for the most part, were in the studio together.
Yeah.
It wasn't tapes that were farmed out to other people. And we actually met and we interacted and it was a collaboration album.
Are you telling me you and Bruce Springsteen were singing opposite each other?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was in New Jersey. I did the backtracks in New York, Electric Ladyland, using some house guys I know in New York, and drove down to New Jersey. And I'd spoken to Bruce about the arrangement, so he was well prepped. And went into his studio there and we sang it live.
And because when I heard about this album, I'm surprised that Better Things is on it, which is one of my favourite Kinks songs. It was 81, something like that, 82.
Bruce picked it.
Did he?
Yeah, and that surprised me. Because at the time we met and discussed it, he was doing You Really Got Me live in concert as like an encore song.
Yeah.
And he said, I want to do Better Things, because I think he felt that it was a hit in America, radio hit in America, when he was really emerging big time, probably stuck in his consciousness. But I think it's quite Springstonian, the version we've done.
Do you know, it is. Before I heard it, I could imagine him doing that. It's really good to see you, all of that. It's kind of a Springsteen anthem, and it fits. It was kind of a hit over here as well, wasn't it? Yeah, top 50.
Yeah, got in the top.
But I think
20.
it's one of those Kink songs that, it's kind of slipped through the filter a little bit. Maybe people aren't aware of. So it's lovely to have it on there. It is a nice mix of, you've got your sort of the big hits, but some slightly obscure songs as well. The version of Destroyer is great with Billy Corgan.
Billy, Smashing Pumpkins.
What was he like?
Billy's all right.
Yeah.
Destroyer, when the bit of backstory of Destroyer, it was recorded when the Kinks did it. It was recorded in New York, and I just said to my brother, "Play All Day and All the Night." And when the Kinks recorded it, I called out the changes as we were going through it. It's recorded in one take. If you ever hear the Kinks version.
Oh yes, of course.
And so when Billy wanted to do All Day and All the Night, I said, why don't we chuck Destroyer in? And he remembered that song because, again, when Smashing Pumpkins were emerging, that was a hit in America. So we just combined the two like that. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun because Destroyer is quite, there's that whole dark paranoia, the Destroyer kind of, and picking up from sort of where Lola.
It's got a bit of Lola. It's like a backstory it's carry on lyrically from where Lola left off, and then it's almost refers to 3 songs in one.
Listen, everyone else has ripped you off. You're allowed to rip yourself off.
Yeah. With my problem, I get sued.
Really?
If I rip myself off, they'll sue me.
I'm guessing you don't own the back catalogue, or do you?
We don't. The Kinks don't own the back catalogue, sadly.
That must be frustrating.
It is, but many artists have learned to live with it. Yeah.
How you mentioned Dave? How is Dave?
I think he's okay.
Yeah.
He's as guitar players go, he was the most incredible, powerful player. Really, really powerful, and it had this edge of sensitivity about his playing. And what is amazing about Dave is his range. He gets right, because a lot of our records he sang high. I had a girl singing the high part in her range, and Dave would sing an octave up with her. So it's really got an incredible, and it gives it a really nice texture.
Listen, I live in Muswell Hill. I'm a Muswell Hillbilly now. Do you ever drive through there and look at the changes and the things that have happened there?
I do, but not much has changed in Muswell Hill.
Really?
Well, structure, but I still feel it's the same place. The church where I used to sing in the choir is still there. And I drive through it a lot. I drive through it. I don't really stop.
You don't get out and stop?
If it's any backstory to Lucinda Williams is on the record, and we recorded it a long way from home. Lucinda comes from the South in America. And after the recording, I took her to an Indian restaurant in Muswell Hill. So it's quite
Do you know which one? Where was that?
I forget where it was. Just down to Fortis Green, I think.
Okay.
She loved it.
It's so funny hearing you saying this is where I live, and he sees how lovely. Did you record some of this at Conk? Is Conk still going?
Conk's still going. The building is for sale, but Conk's still functioning.
Right.
People still want to make records there. It's got a great live room.
Yeah.
And but the record was recorded in lots of different places. But put together at Conk Studios.
Now, Eloise, which song am I supposed to play?
I was on the phone.
I'm going to play the one from the new album then, shall I?
Yeah.
He didn't mention it. Well, we mentioned it, but I didn't say that's what I'm going to play.
Just play it.
This is from the Ray Davies new album. See, my friends, this is Ray Davies and Bruce Springsteen singing the excellent and underrated and oft-forgotten Better Things.
red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
Absolute Radio.
What rocks? On Absolute Radio.
In cinemas now is the hilarious new film from the director of The Hangover, Due Date. Robert Downey Jr. stars in this wild comedy road trip about the mishaps encountered by a father-to-be trying to get home before his wife gives birth. It's very funny, a bit rude in places, but if you love films like The Hangover and Get Him to the Greek, then you really can't afford to miss Due Date. Go see it. We're getting very excited about a new mobile platform, Windows Phone 7. With handsets made by HTC, LG and Samsung, it offers a fresh, fun user interface and exciting features for music lovers and gamers. We love the live apps, which update in real time, so you can see if your train's delayed or how your football team's doing just by glancing at your phone. And with Xbox, Office 2010 and Facebook fully integrated, it's impressive stuff. It looks great and it feels good too. And with the Absolute Radio app, you can access all of our stations at the touch of a button. Keep an eye out for Windows Phone 7, because we reckon a serious rival to the iPhone and Android has finally arrived.
What rocks? Absolute Radio.
VAT. Just 3 little letters, but what a difference they make to your day. And your bank balance. Morning coffees, evening meals, even your socks aren't safe. So wouldn't it be nice if someone took care of it? Well, buy any new Renault in the iMusic range before the end of December and we'll pay the VAT for you. And talking of dodging tax, take a test drive soon and you could win a trip to Monaco. Visit your local dealer or renault.co.uk/offers for details.
Right, well, you know, you got the wooden flooring, that's going to add a fair bit, and the panelling don't come cheap, but I should be able to knock a little bit off for labour, so let me have a little look, say £5,467.19.
Turn estimated bills into accurate ones with our online Energy Smart service. You'll only pay for the energy you use each month, putting you firmly in control. Find out more at britishgas.co.uk. Look after your world with British Gas. Exclusions apply.
Who the hell is Ben Jones?
Ramadama Ding Dong, Ben Jones here, and this is the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio. Call him now, 0330 123 1215.
Who the hell is Ben Jones?
Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? Hey, little sister, who's your Superman? Hey, little sister, who's the one you want? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? I've been away for so long. I've been away for so long. I let you go for so long. It's a nice day to start again. Come on, it's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Ow. nothing fair in this world. There is nothing safe in this world. And there's nothing sure in this world. And there's nothing pure in this world. Look for something left in this world. Start again. Come on, it's a nice day for a white wedding. Whoa, it's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day to start again. What you
Hello, you. This is Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Mondays to Thursdays, 11 o'clock till 1 o'clock. Thank you for all of your tips and advice on how to preserve my voice. I have been drinking lots of nutmeg. Nutmeg, not nutmeg, ginger. Is it ginger? Have I been drinking ginger tea? What's that thing, the root? Hang on a second. Let's just go... Chavvy Vicky, is it ginger tea?
I'm not sure. I think it's honey and lemon.
No, but I had a root.
Oh, right. Well, it's probably ginger.
Ginger tea, right? And everyone says, oh, it's not very nice. It's delicious.
Ugh.
Oh, no.
It burns your throat.
No, it's spicy. Spicy. It's hot, 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 hot.
Yeah, but it burns.
It's spicy.
I don't like it.
Well, you're an idiot.
No, I'm not.
It's lovely. And you put a bit of honey in there, and it's delicious.
There's this ginger drink that I've had before, and it's a bit... Ugh.
Iron brew.
No.
Oh.
I like Iron brew.
I like Iron brew. I like Iron brew, but not too much Iron brew.
That's because you're Scottish, isn't it?
I'm not Scottish.
You've got Scotch in you.
Well, he's my granddad.
Yeah, so you sort of...
But then here's a bit of family gossip. I only found out recently he's not my real granddad.
Oh, my God. Do you know what? There's all sorts of weird and wonderful things goes on in families. My granddad wasn't my granddad either.
Well, he was my granddad, but he wasn't biologically. And I said this to my mum and my sister. They went, oh, we thought you knew. I was like, oh, all right, well, never mind. There we go.
Yeah.
But he was still my granddad. I still love him very much. But, it's just, suddenly it was a bit, oh.
No,
so
my granddad was my step-granddad, and I didn't know until I was about 18.
This is what we're doing tomorrow. We're doing, Eloise, this is what we're doing on tomorrow's show.
What's that?
Family Secrets.
Oh, okay.
We're doing a whole show where people can phone up and they can change their name and put on silly voices, not racist voices, and they're going to tell us their family secrets. I found out my granddad isn't my granddad.
I remember you saying that, actually.
Yeah.
When did you find that out?
Well, maybe a year ago, a while ago. But, I mean, I still love him very much. He's dead now, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just a bit, he was Scottish and he had a very strong Scotch accent and he used to drink a lot. And when I was a little boy, I couldn't understand what he said. And I'd be really upset because he'd be, like, talking to me and I'd be like, I don't know what he's saying, Mum! Turns out he's not my real granddad. So, but anyway, he was a very nice man and I was still very much in love with him. Anyway, Vicky.
Yeah.
What have you got?
All right. A couple of things about racism.
Yeah.
And about meat.
Yes.
Right.
Racist meat.
Racist meat.
Meat is racist, yes.
Meat is racist. Firstly, I was very racist inadvertently to my stepdad yesterday.
I should just say I'm considering becoming a meat eater after a vegetarian for 22 years, and after I was accidentally racist in a Chinese restaurant, we are asking for your tales of accidental racism. Okay, Vicky, so go on. What happened?
Well, he cooked me chicken, rice and peas for my birthday last week.
Yeah.
He always does it every year. It's a bit of a thing.
Oh, happy birthday!
Well, you knew it was my birthday last week because you spoke to me on my birthday.
Okay, well, I've forgotten that.
So, but he made me the chicken, rice and peas.
Yeah.
And I thanked him for it yesterday when I spoke to him on the phone. And for some peculiar reason, I decided to start talking like Shaggy on the phone to him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I don't know where it came from.
Shaggy.
Yeah, and I just did it, and then I realised, and the more I realised, the more I carried on doing it, and he sort of laughed uncomfortably.
Oh, I would laugh uncomfortably, yeah.
So that was a bit inadvertently racist.
It was a little bit.
Yeah. And the other thing is, you've already had meat in your mouth, so
steady. That was an accident. It was a drunk night, and I didn't know the fella. I thought you were someone else. Oh, sorry, what?
So the fact that you've had meat in your mouth means that you really are a meat eater already.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm doing it to stop a baby burning its mouth.
You had chicken.
But technically, what she's saying is technically you already have eaten the meat, so you've wiped that 20 years.
Eloise, here's a quiz question. You may know the answer to this, Vicky, so keep quiet. Eloise, here's a quiz question.
What's that?
Who starts singing here? Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Here we go. Who starts singing here? Who starts singing there?
Paul McCartney.
From the Beatles?
Yeah.
You're incorrect. The incorrect answer. That'll be our competition for this evening. No prize. 0330 123. Who starts singing here? Here's a little snip. Here's the bit again. It's good, that one. It's good, that one. You're going to like that. 0330 123 1215. Who starts singing there? Vicky, anything else?
Well, I also want to say thank you for serenading me on my birthday with your wonderful rendition of S Club 7.
It was all right, that wasn't it? I thought I had it on my iPod. I do have an S Club 7 album on my iPod, but it didn't have that on it, unfortunately.
Well, I was touched. I was surprised you even played that much.
Why don't you say thank you in a Shaggy voice? No, probably best that we don't.
I'd love to hear the Shaggy voice. She's doing an impression of someone.
Are you eating?
Yeah.
What have you got?
Cheerios.
I don't think I've ever had Cheerios. Okay.
No, you're not missing much.
You don't know who sings here?
It's probably not even a Beatle. It's probably a copy that you've got.
This is Let It Be by the Beatles.
Well, I'm going to guess it's going to be George Harrison because he's your favourite, and it would be a strange one to go for.
Shall I play it?
Yeah.
Here we go. So this is Let It Be by the Beatles, yeah? Who's going to sing? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
Shaggy.
Honey came in and she got me right.
It's
good, picture this, we were both butt naked back
I don't know if
How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Oh, you forget the woman access to your pillar.
It's Shaggy.
You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. This will do the situation that you call the winner. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say a night, convince her say a day. Never admit to a word where she say. And if she claim her, you tell her, baby, no way.
Caught me butt naked.
It's good, isn't it? Etc. etc. I can do a good Shaggy. Oh, let the woman that she's gonna go away. Oh, that but I think that's how he sings it, isn't it? I used to have to do a better Shaggy. It came out not as good as it used to sound in my head. Let's go to Howell Bennett. Hey, Howell. Howell. Where is he gone? He's there.
Howell.
Howell.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you doing, Howell?
I'm not too bad. I think Eloise should pierce the blister.
I think she should pierce the blister.
Make a really small hole.
Yeah.
Just to let. Is there juice in there, Eloise?
Is there what?
Is there juice? Is there fluid in there?
Loads. It's like a big bubble.
So you've got to let it out, and then it can dry out. You see, make a really small hole with a needle from the side. Don't stab yourself with it because that'll hurt. Because when it goes through the initial very thin skin, it will go into the pink skin. So just do it.
I can do it. I've burst blisters before. I'll do it for you.
I need to make sure I've got like a plaster though.
You don't need a plaster.
Well, let all the juice out, and then it will just dry out. It's not and because it'll take ages to heal on its own.
It won't heal like that. And you've got to type with that finger and do stuff.
It is hard typing with it, if I'm honest.
I've got a pencil here. If I sharpen it up...
No, I'll get lead poisoning.
So, yeah.
Hal is right. You should, of course, burst it.
Yeah, just let it...
How about if we have a vote?
Okay.
And the first... OK, we'll have a vote. What we'll do is we'll take some calls straight to air. First to 5 votes, yes or no, we'll decide whether to... burst the blister or not. How about that?
It doesn't have to hurt when you lance it.
It doesn't hurt at all.
Just a really small hole, just enough to let the fluid out.
0330 123 1215. Should Eloise burst her blister? Give us a call now. 0330 123 1215. Hal, there was something else.
Yeah, I was going to tell you a story about worse than your previous caller about being accidentally racist.
Okay.
Although I wasn't really accidentally racist, I was deliberately racist.
Well, then you can't tell us a story about being deliberately racist.
Hey, Alex, it's Eloise.
Well, it was sort of accidental.
Well, but was it accidental or deliberate? It was deliberate.
A bit of both. If I tell you the story, then you can judge.
Okay, but we can't in any way... Eloise, I'll take this call straight to her in a second. We can't in any way condone actual
no,
racism?
Of course not. When I tell you the story, you'll... Because my missus is black, actually, so I'm not racist.
Already I'm slightly uncomfortable. Okay.
But what happened was I was at boarding school.
Right.
Which is like posh school.
Yes, I know.
And we were in a sort of rough area.
Okay.
And one of our little tricks we used to do was the school was up on a hill.
Yeah.
And you went down a hill, and then there was a big playing field.
Yeah.
And then all the way around the playing field was this big fence.
Yeah.
And the local kids used to walk past the fence. It was a big 6-foot chain link fence.
Yeah.
And our little game was to shout at them and call them yobbos. This is in South Wales. Yobbos was like, in the 70s, this was a big insult.
Yes.
And they would then jump over the fence and chase us, and we'd run away from them and up the hill. We were about 9 or 10, and these would be teenagers chasing us.
Yeah.
So to us as kids, this was a great game.
Yeah.
So of course we'd call them names. They'd jump over the fence, chase us. We'd run away, and we'd always get away.
Good.
Yeah, because we'd always leave enough gap between us and them that we could get away.
Yeah.
Of course, one day there was this black kid walking along.
Okay. Okay.
And I called him all the names I could think of,
Yeah.
and he didn't chase me. He just ignored it and carried on walking along. So I got nearer and nearer to him, nearer to the fence, because I'm now.
This doesn't sound inadvertently
No, that's deliberately. We can't have that story. It's a deliberate racist story. That's not the ethos of the show. We're not the English Defence League show on Absolute. Although I believe they're getting a slot after Christmas. Anyway, we'll move on swiftly, shall we? That's not what we're after at all. Right.
Someone's got the right idea though when you do come to them, Alex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And we'll come to it. I want to find out if we're going to burst your blister live on air. 0330 123 1215. Call up now. And we're going to say, yes, burst the blister. No, don't burst the blister. And we will decide if Eloise is going to burst her blister live on the show this evening. 0330.
I've got to have sterilisation.
You haven't
stuff.
got really. Have you got a pin?
No.
We'll need to go and find a pin. I've got. You can use staple. You just run it under hot tap.
No.
That totally sterilises it. You have to do it now because you've put it out that it's a phone vote and people are going to phone in and cost their money.
I have to run it. I will. No, it's not Ofcom.
That's an Ofcom.
It's not.
That is totally an Ofcom.
I have to run it under the hot water and boiling hot water.
Well, go and run it under the hot water. Here we go.
Well, I can't do it now. I have to do it straight away.
But you do it. No, then you have to come back down. You have to do it on the air.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 0330 123.
I need to get plasters and that though.
You don't need plasters for it. Jeez, woman. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. This again, is anybody listening tonight? Because it's quite quiet on the phone, so I'm honest. Let's go to line one. Line one. Yes, burst the blister, or no, don't burst that blister.
Yes, burst that blister.
You know it, my friend. So I'm going to do a little. So yes, no, yes has one vote. 0330 123 1215. Here they come. Line two. Yes, burst that blister. No, don't burst that blister. Oh, hello. Yes, you.
Yes, just a small prick will do.
There we go. Thank you. I see what you did there. Prick, of course, is slang for penis. Line three. Yes, burst that blister, or no, don't burst that blister.
Yeah, I've got a tip for getting the water out of the blister as well.
Go on.
A needle and thread. When you put the needle through and you drag the thread through, the thread drags all the liquid out the blister, and you...
That's the most hideous thing I've ever heard in my life. We're doing no such thing. It's 3-0 at the moment, Eloise. 3-0. Line one. Yes, burst that blister, or no, don't burst that blister.
Burst that blister.
Burst that blister, said a man stuck inside a box. Tim Shaw. Line two. Yes, burst that blister, or no, don't burst that blister.
Burst it, but with your teeth and suck the juice out.
Yeah, I'm on your side, my friend. I have burst blisters like that before.
That's disgusting.
Okay, listen, we're going to play...
blister juice.
Blister juice. That's a cup of blister juice. We're going to play a song. When we come back, Eloise is going to burst her blister live on Absolute Radio.
We are Absolute Radio. Women want us, men want us too.
We all know rock and roll football with Russ Williams brings you music and goals every weekend. But this Saturday afternoon, we're giving you a whole lot more. You can win a brand new Peugeot Bipper van, taxed and insured for a year, and £1,000. It's all thanks to Peugeot and their big support for small businesses event. It runs until the 21st of November across the Peugeot van range. Drop into your local dealership to see all the amazing deals they have on offer, including 0% APR and free sat-nav across the entire Peugeot van range. Enter right now at absoluteradio.co.uk and win a Peugeot Bipper van this Saturday afternoon on Rock and Roll Football. Absolute Radio.
According to the Office of Made-Up Statistics, only 3% of people have started Christmas shopping. And they're all on IWantOneOfThose.com, a vast wonderland of original and imaginative Christmas gifts. You can search by recipient, like colleague or mother-in-law. Not the same person, we hope. Plus, every hour from now till Christmas, one lucky shopper will have their whole basket paid for, and everyone gets a consolation prize. Give the stuff they really, really want this Christmas at IWantOneOfThose.com.
Here's John from QuickFit performing a mine called We'll Give You an MOT and Service from just £99, including parts, labour and VAT. Take it away, John.
MOT and servicing at QuickFit. You'll be amazed at what we do.
Right, well, you know, you got the wooden flooring, that's going to add a fair bit, and the panelling don't come cheap, but I should be able to knock a little bit off for labour, so let me have a little look. Say, £5,467.19.
Turn estimated bills into accurate ones with our online Energy Smart service. You'll only pay for the energy you use each month, putting you firmly in control. Find out more at britishgas.co.uk. Look after your world with British Gas. Exclusions apply.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
There's a still in the street outside your window. You're keeping secrets on your pillow. Let me inside, no cause for alarm. I promise tonight not to do no harm. I promise you, babe, I won't do you no harm. And we're caught up in the crossfire of heaven and hell, and we're searching for shelter. Lay your body down, lay your body down, lay your body down. Watching your dress as you turn down the light. I forget all about the storm outside. Dark clouds rolled their way over town. Heartache and pain came a-pouring down like hail, sleet and rain. Yeah, they're handing it out. And we're caught up in the crossfire of heaven face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 foot small. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. I can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, hey, you've got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. How can I even try? I can never win.
Speak clearly.
Hearing them, seeing them in the state I'm in.
Who's this?
How could she say to me, love will find a way?
Why not?
Gather round, all you clowns, let me hear you say.
Speak clearly. Pardon?
Hey, you've got to hide your love away.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Hey, you've got to hide your love away.
Can I say a quick joke? What are your vitals? I think Jaffa cakes are lovely because you can either eat them a little bit at a time or eat them in one mouthful if you are greedy.
Okay, Eloise, have
Yeah.
you got the required equipment to burst that bloody blister?
I have.
It's not literally a bloody blister. I was just using swearing to make myself sound cool and hard. What equipment have you got for the kids at home?
I've got a safety pin, which I have... What's the word?
Sterilised.
In hot water, in boiling water.
Okay, good, good.
I have Savlon antiseptic cream. Others are available.
But that's the best.
And a plaster.
Wait, do it in here. Come and do it in here.
All right.
Come on, yeah. Have you got the camera?
Yeah, but I bought like the old one. It didn't work last time.
We'll do it, we'll do it. Blister, blister, burst the bloody blister. Blister, blister, I burst the bloody blister. This is exciting. This is, I need to assign that. Hang on, I need to put that microphone up because I put that to the CD. Where are you?
Last time this.
What microphone is that? 5. There we go. Okay.
To push that button.
Well, I know how to do it. Right, record. Okay. Go over there to your place. Oh, come and do it here. Okay. Hello, listener. This is Eloise.
Can you be on hand to do the plaster part?
Bursting Eloise's blister.
Oh, I didn't bring bring anything.
Look at the size of it. Look at the size of it. Hang on, look at the size of that.
I didn't.
Don't move it. Hold it.
I didn't bring anything to wipe the juice on.
Just wipe it on your jeans. Suck it. Suck it and see.
No. What about your scarf?
Go, don't. I only found that in my drawer today. I didn't know I had
Let's do it on this paper.
That's the song sheet.
Oh well.
Okay, here we go. Can I do it?
Oh, do you have to?
Oh, well, I'd like to, but if you want to,
Yeah,
then
I'm worried you're going to actually touch my...
I'm not going to touch it. Come here, look.
Don't touch the sterilised bit! Oh, Iain!
I've not touched the sterilised bit.
You did! I think you've got to go for that bit there.
You hold it.
Oh, God.
Where are we going in there?
I'm so frightened!
We're in.
Just keep up.
Ah, look at that! Oh, I'm going to burst another bit.
No, just leave it!
Oh, look, you're leaving a trail of juice!
Stop!
Squeeze it. No, look, do this. Let's squeeze it.
Iain,
Squeeze.
stop!
Squeeze.
Oh, gee.
One more bit.
No, Iain!
No, because you need to, because it could be a double blister. You don't know, there might be another
No,
bit.
just let's have a look first. Oh, look at all that.
That is amazing. Oh, jeez!
It's all coming out.
Oh, God. Suck it. Taste it.
You might need to see just this little corner here.
Okay, little corner here.
Keep it up high. Iain, don't go all the way through.
I hope this is being recorded, yeah, for Sony, okay? Oh, that is disgusting. I'm not having that bit of paper near me. Let me do this side as well.
They said only one hole.
Who said?
The people.
Let have come
Stop
through.
it! Stop! Iain, you're butchering me.
You're listening to Absolute Radio.
Oh, did you see that walked out?
Oh, Jesus.
So much.
Now you can have a flappy big bit of skin. Look at that. Looks like you've been in a bath for 100 years.
Hang on, I think there's more.
Can I
Just
burst
hold
this
that
bit?
a second. Let me just try.
Okay.
Let me just see if there's any more.
Look at that bit. Look at that big
Okay.
bit. Oh, don't, 'cause it's going to spray everywhere. Oh, no, I'm not filming it.
Stop!
I'm not in there. Oh, it touched me. Oh, it touched me. Oh, it touched me. I had a blowback.
Ew, look at that.
Oh, jeez. That's like a bukkake party or something.
Oh, it's still
It's
coming
like a
out.
bukkake party for, like, ants. That
Is
is...
this really the song? Oh,
yes, it is. I
God.
told you it was.
Savlon it up.
Well, I don't know if Savlon's the best thing to do in this
Look
instance.
at that. Sorry about my bad nail varnish.
That's okay.
Oh, look, still coming.
Sorry. I've got that film. And I've got Still Coming too.
That's disgusting.
I didn't get the third one in the series. That was a bit dull.
You are rank.
Do you know there's a porn film called White Men Can Hump? And there's one called Titty Slickers.
That's it then.
Okay. Beautiful.
Just cream that up.
She's creaming it up.
It's so obvious.
No, I'm just repeating for the because you're slightly off mic.
Not really, I'm right in front of it.
But I can hear the output this time after the Mark Commode debacle.
Look, just look at that trail of debris.
You should sell that on eBay.
It's made you sick. It's like yellow coloured, isn't it?
Oh, that's horrible.
Is it normally that colour?
I'm actually gagging. Normally it's clear.
It hurts. My finger hurts.
Well, you just burst a blister. What do you expect?
You just stabbed it in about 10 places and they only said stab it once.
Yes, the guy who said it was a racist. Oh, Jesus, don't you dare. And take that horrible bit of paper. Take it. Dirty Gertie from number 30. That video will be available on iTunes in the next few days. Well, it's recorded.
Yeah, but you know when we were at that award show?
Oh, Jesus. I got sent a Christmas card today from Victoria White. She's the poet lady, is she?
Yeah.
Send me a Christmas card. Maureen Walker, what do you want?
I'm ringing up to apologise to Eloise.
Oh, go on. Go on.
I don't think I apologised to her properly on Thursday.
I don't want to see that juice. Don't you dare. Go away. That's horrible. You are a horrible, horrible girl. If you've got it on...
me or Eloise?
Both of you. Eloise is trying to get her blister juice on me. She's sniffing her blister juice.
Why are you popping her blisters for her?
Oh, don't sniff it.
Oh, what?
No, I'm not smelling it. I'm not smelling it. You are... I nearly swore then. You are such a dirty man. I will punch you. I will
Oh
give
my
you...
God! I don't want to
I
hear
will
about
punch you. I'll
sniffing,
give you a dead
Eloise.
arm. Right,
Thank you
dead
very
arm.
much. Oh, what are you doing to her? Did she really say the F-word then?
I dumped that. You didn't
Oh
hear
my
anything.
God.
Yeah, no one heard anything. I managed to dump that. One of us is being professional here. Don't bring that juice. Don't bring that juice near me. I will. You dirty. Get out of here. Seriously.
Oh my God! Stop attacking her.
I'm sorry for punching you. Apologise me for trying to get.
I didn't touch you.
You nearly got blister juice on me.
Oh my God! Well, you
I
said
told
you wanted to
Maureen,
touch it.
stay out of it. Shut up.
It's a beater.
No, I told you not to bring that near
Let me show
me, and
you
you
what
did.
you've done.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, that really hurt.
Well, you shouldn't have got blister
Stop
juice near me.
abusing your wonderful producer.
Maureen, shut up. You're in trouble.
Film this.
There's nothing there.
You can see that is red.
Hang on a minute. Your BCG's on the left arm.
I've not had a BCG, but you still punched me
Then you
really
can't
hard.
say it was on your
Oh my
BCG.
God.
Out.
No, Iain, say sorry.
I said sorry. Say sorry for nearly getting blister juice.
I can't have a go.
Say sorry for getting blister juice near me.
I didn't get it on you.
I didn't say.
wanting to
Maureen,
pop it
shut
so
up.
badly.
Shut up, Maureen.
All right, I'll shut up.
Say sorry for.
Because I was joking.
You kept bringing it to me.
I was joking. I didn't actually think
I was joking when I punched you. It was a joke when. It was a
What
joke
did
when
it
I.
smell like?
Shut up. It was a joke when I punched you.
Whatever.
I can't believe you get away with abusing Eloise so much.
To be honest, she deserved it.
No, she doesn't.
She nearly got blister juice on me. Look at her. She
Yeah,
she
but
said it was
if
her
you want
BC.
to get the pin and do the pricking, then you have to expect a bit of juice.
If you want to do the pricking, you've got to do the ticking. That's what my dad used to say. Now, Maureen, you're apologising to Eloise. What for?
I am apologising.
What did you
I
do?
listened back to the podcast over the weekend, I
Right.
have to admit.
What did you do? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, what did you do?
Well, because I wrote that poem and it was like a bit wrong, and I accused Eloise of not doing something that she really couldn't have done because.
Oh, yeah, because of not putting the podcast up for a show we never did.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I thought I should like ring up and apologise properly.
Okay,
'cause I
Eloise,
didn't
are you
apologise on Thursday. I was laughing so much.
Are you accepting Maureen Walker's apology?
Yeah.
What is your problem now?
I said, oh, yeah.
What? I haven't done anything. Is he cursing me or you?
Well, probably me.
Oh, okay. What? See, now I'm confused.
Her voice is my fortune.
Your voice. Oh, I know you've got it back.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
talking
not
about.
as sexy now, though.
No, but it's quite painful to talk. Is that a good
So
thing?
stop talking really loud and shouting then.
Okay. That's easily done.
Oh, God, I can't believe you gave up that easily.
I can't be bothered anymore.
Oh, don't.
What's the
What
point?
do you like that? What's happened to you over the weekend?
I went to Blackpool.
Oh, how was it?
Yeah, it was nice. Met
Did
some
you
very nice
enjoy it?
people.
How was the 4-hour journey there and 4-hour journey
Well,
back?
it turns out on trains they have plugs these days.
Yeah, oh.
I didn't know that.
How long do you...
I haven't been on a train for years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that because you've got, like, a chauffeur?
Yeah, of course. Helicopter. So I took my laptop and I watched films.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant. That's what I do. I take my laptop because I go to Leeds a lot. So I
hang
watch
on.
films.
I'm coughing now. So I took two Japanese films. I watched Rashomon, and I watched House. They're both mental.
House, not as in Doctor House.
No, it's in Japanese weird film from the 70s, House.
Oh, dear. Is it a horror film?
Yeah, but it's too weird to be horrific. It's these schoolgirls go and stay at this woman's house and then she eats them.
Oh, my God. That sounds like, not chocolat. What's the other one? You know, they're all in that hotel and they eat them all. It's French. Oh, do you see? You've just gone quiet now. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Iain? Have you cut me off? Have you cut me off? I cannot believe you've cut me off. Do you know, I was ringing about also, you know, you was on about porno movies. Another really good name for a porno movie was Saving Ryan's Privates, which I love. I think that's the best one they've ever done. Have you really cut me off? Am I all echoey? I haven't even got music. Iain! You're not being fair now. Talk to me! It's not even straight to air. Oh, I can't believe you've done this to me. I'm so hurt. All I did was ring up to apologise to Eloise, and now you're treating me like Barry from Watford or Drunken Andre. That's so not fair. Iain, talk to me.
We are Absolute Radio. Women want us, men want us too. Who's scoring, Christian?
3 days left to play. Spot a footballing celebrity, a player, an ex-player, a wag, a ref, a pundit. Get them to call Christian and win $5,000 for charity and $5,000 for yourself.
Who's scoring, Christian?
Only on Absolute Radio.
Right, well, you know, you got the wooden flooring, that's going to add a fair bit, and the panelling don't come cheap, but I should be able to knock a little bit off for labour, so let me have a little look. Say, £5,467.19.
Turn estimated bills into accurate ones with our online Energy Smart service. You'll only pay for the energy you use each month, putting you firmly in control. Find out more at britishgas.co.uk. Look after your world with British Gas. Exclusions apply.
A customer rang Autoglass with a cracked windscreen. He was worried that replacing it was going to be a lot of hassle, but we did the job at a time and a place convenient to him and handled all the paperwork too, so he had nothing to worry about.
Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or visit autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace.
Yes. Sorry, what? Oh, goodness gracious me, miles away. Right, here we go.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Here's part 2 of Ray Davis. I tell you what is nice on this album as well, is hearing you sing with girls. And I know you've done it in the past, but you don't, you know, at girls up front with, the Paloma Faith Lola is a treat. The Amy McDonald Dead End Street as well is... your voice it blends very well with the lady.
Well, the thing is, it was difficult with Amy because she knew the song, and then I got in and started playing the original chords, and it didn't wholly work for her voice. So I wrote her on the spot. I wrote a new 4-bar intro and that we could reprise later on in the song. Then I changed the key for parts so she could take it up a step. And she does a great, drew something out of the song that was, when the original was done, it was written about, my father remembers being in the Great Depression, and at the time it was written, Britain was going through an economic crisis, and what's new? And now Amy's voice on it makes it sound even more current, and I love the outro. I just started got her talking.
It's a beautiful song. It's bleak. That bleak picture, but it's that optimism, and it's got a beautiful vibe about it.
Yeah, it shows you can be optimistic in a minor key.
Did you, when you were recording any of these, did you forget any of the words? And like Bruce Springsteen said, Ray, I think you got that wrong. This is how it goes. Did you, or are they ingrained in your brain now? These tunes?
I think with John Bon Jovi, I forgot some of the verse because we were swapping verses, and it's the mind kind of sort of freaked out a bit because I let him sing one and I sang one. With Bruce, with Better Things, there's an inevitable note. It's really good to see you rocking out and having fun. You don't forget that because the notes sort of work with it.
Yeah.
And that's some of my favourite moments on the record because the energy level with Bruce was fantastic. But I had the words written out just in case, but generally speaking, I can remember my words.
Okay, listen, Ray.
I don't remember where I live, but I know my words.
Are you in England or the States?
I'm back in the UK for a while now.
Okay. And there's concerts coming up with the choral, the Crouch End.
We're doing one more choir show in the Festival Hall, I think 19th of December.
What's it like singing in front of that group? Because that's an amazing sound that comes out there.
Well, it's quite a nice experience singing in front of all those big voices.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this, playing Amsterdam, Paris with my 5-piece, and then doing New York with a choir over there, doing Thanksgiving concerts.
Any chance of doing any concerts with any of the people on the CD?
It would be great. I've already done a TV with Mumford & Sons, and it would be nice. But again, there's so many people I wanted to include on this, and so many people wanted to do it, but we couldn't really fit everybody in the time frame. So who knows? It's not out of the question, but it's going to be a hard job to put it together.
Very quickly, before you came in, I just heard you mention that you know Brian Wilson. What's he like? He's one of my heroes. I interviewed him once and I was in tears because he sang to me and it was just the most beautiful thing.
When was this?
This was about 3 years ago.
Okay, well, that would make you cry.
Yeah.
But Brian, I knew Brian, the Beach Boys amazingly supported the Kinks in California.
What a bill.
And we got on okay. But when he made his comeback, he got quite ill. Then he got it together to come back here on his first concerts before he did the Smile record. And I gave him an award at, I think it was some event. And I gave him the award and I said, now don't do it again. And I don't know what he said, okay, man. I think he's a musical, brilliant musician, great composer.
Amazing he's still alive after everything that he's been through and
he's
done.
Been through a lot, and he deserves to be. This is the thing. The great people like that, it's important for people to go and see them while they're here because there'll never be another.
This is my final question. I've always wanted to ask you this. I'm a huge fan of yours and the Kinks. Why were the Kinks banned from the States in the mid-'60s?
Yeah, because the Beach Boys stitched us up.
Damn those bloody Beach Boys.
No, we had problems with unions promoting. You remember, this was it was like the Wild West touring.
So you missed out on that great, going over the Who and the Beatles. You sort of missed that.
We missed that. We'd had like first five singles were all massive hits in America. Then suddenly it stopped, and there was no TV, no cable radio, no digital thing. So if you didn't appear and you weren't on the radio. So we had to go back and rebuild after 4 years.
And of course it worked wonderfully. Listen, the album is See My Friends, Ray Davies. There's Bruce Springsteen, John Bon Jovi. There's a whole heap of people on there. I'm going to play Better Things, if that's all right, because I think it's a song that people need to hear. Now, Ray, is there a song from your entire back catalogue, any song that you think doesn't get played enough, and we'll play it for you?
Oh,
I've put you on the spot here now.
I'm right on the spot. There's a track called Misfits from the Kinks.
Beautiful. I know it. We shall play that as well. Ray Davies, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you, so thank you very much.
You've been sleeping in a field, but you look real rested. You set out to outrage, but you can't get arrested. You say your image is new, but it looks well tested. You're lost without a crowd, yet you go your own way. You say your summer's gone, now the winter is crawling in. They say that even in your day, somehow you never could quite fit in. Though it's cold outside, I know the summer's gonna come again. Because you know what they say, every dog has his day. You're a misfit, afraid of yourself, so you run away and hide. You've been a misfit all your life. Why don't you join the crowd and come inside? You wander around this town like you've lost your way. Had your chance in your day, yet you threw it all away. But you know what they say, every dog has his day. Look at all the losers and the mad-eyed gazers. Look at all the loonies and the sad-eyed failures. They've given up living 'cause they just don't care. So take a good look around, the misfits are everywhere. La la. They say every dog has his day. You're a misfit, afraid of yourself, so you run away and hide. You've been a misfit all your life, but why don't you join the crowd and come inside? You wander around
What a fantastic song. If you want to hear the full unedited Ray Davies interview, it's about 25 minutes long, then download the Best Bits podcast. It'll be up either later on tonight or early tomorrow. Don't forget, if you miss any of the shows, go to iTunes or www.absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee, and you can download them from there. Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash will be on at 1 o'clock. It's One Nut Mark.
Oh, Jesus.
What did you just do then?
Hello?
Hello, what did you do?
Oh, sorry, I'm watching Matrix Reloaded on ITV. I'm ever so sorry.
That's all right, don't apologise for watching that.
Mute it. How are you? Hello, my friend.
The Matrix films, I think, are tedious. The only thing that they're rubbish.
Yeah, but there's nothing else on.
The only thing that makes
them... I just watched a good documentary on BBC Two about asteroids.
Oh, yeah. The video game?
No, it wasn't a video game.
There was a video game called Asteroids.
I remember that, yeah.
Made by Ed Logg. The only thing about The Matrix worth watching is that lady in the suit, the PVC suit.
Oh,
I like her hair.
Oh, what's her name? I forget her name now.
Someone, isn't it?
You're as bad as me, yeah.
No, I've got two nuts. It instantly makes me one nut better than you.
Sorry.
So I'm already...
Sorry.
No, don't apologise. It's not your fault, but it's based on a true story. Anyway, one nut.
Anyway,
yes, we've got a minute left.
What you did half an hour ago was tantamount to domestic violence, my friend.
Yeah, I know. I did apologise to Eloise, but I don't know if she is ignoring me or if she heard it or...
Well,
let's ask her. Eloise, did you hear my apology over the intercom?
Yeah.
Okie doke, she's ignoring me. She's ignoring me.
That's tickled me.
Yes.
You get... can I ask you, in all seriousness...
Yes.
What prompted you to be a vegetarian?
I didn't... Two things. One, I fancied a girl who was a vegetarian, and there's no chance of me getting back with her.
Right.
And two, I kind of thought it was wrong to kill animals.
Yeah, I agree with that, but do you know that human beings by nature... They're not carnivores, we are actually omnivores. So, I mean, why do we have canine teeth?
Well, for me, I suppose, but that could be an old evolution thing that we never quite got rid of.
Yeah, but, my friend, you can't beat a good, nice bacon butty with brown sauce.
Well, not with brown sauce, you horrible northerner. For goodness sakes, we live in civilised London down here. We have red sauce.
What's wrong with being northern?
There's nothing wrong with it, but you don't have that horrible brown sauce. And on that bombshell, we say ta-ta. We didn't get to talk about Jack Duckworth dying on Coronation Street, one of the saddest things I've seen on TV in ages. Maybe we'll discuss that tomorrow. We're back tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Crosley, Stills and Nash is up next. Ta-ta.